Hello, welcome back to another episode of An Angel and an Alien. And this is episode 36, I think. Anyhow, it's exactly after we last left it in episode 35. Brun has his mates club, where he has a couple of his mates, a couple of his best mates over, and they like playing pub games. They usually like going to a pub though. And but he's got work in a couple of hours, 3 hours in fact. He needs to work on his charisma skill. I don't know if he can chat to his mates while he's playing, but I'll line some of those up anyway. Ruby was playing on the 3D motion rug thingy, but I decided that I'd make her a motion engine. Okay, it's called an emotion engine. Frimlin. So I'm making her upgrade it instead, actually, because I thought that would be quite cool to upgrade it. And she's keen to go pour a drink again. What a surprise! I mean, she's I don't know. I mean, I feel a bit uncomfortable with her making all these drinks. Maybe I'll stop that command. You can stop it using MC Command Center. I might do that anyhow. So she hasn't finished looking after the plants outside, so I'm going to queue that up. Let's unpause it now. What's happening with Laurie? Laurie looks like she needs a bit of a wash. She looks a bit dirty. It's a bit hard to tell because this room has auto lights on, I think. So it's a bit dark in there, but I think she needs a wash by the look of it. What about Belle? Little Belle is running around. Oh my gosh, look at that, so cute. Oh, she fell over. She hasn't quite got her centre of gravity right yet. It's interesting, she has stripes and a lot of the colouring of her father, who was kind of wolf-like, but she has also the lighter colour of her mum, Laurie, as well. And she does look a lot like Laurie in shape. Well, at least Laurie when she was a puppy, I mean. So it'd be curious to see her growing up, but I think it's a long while yet. But yeah, Belle Laurie Lupo is her name. So I'm using the mother's name and then the father's name as the surnames. It just helps me remember who they're related to, and stops me from mating two pets together with their brother or sister, or half brother and sister, or something like that. So what's happening, Brun? This is very noisy. I hope you can still hear me. I just pull back a bit. Brun is having a lot of fun. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Let's stop that now. I don't know if you can stop it that easily. I think even if he stops, the other two keep playing. Well, he needs to... The reason I stopped is because I want him to work on his charisma. Now he's happy again. He should be able to psych himself up, right? Yeah, he can. So he could do that, and then he can practice his speech after that. Cool. Ruby is almost finished upgrading the 3D emotion engine thingy. But yeah, after they moved house into this place, they left all their old upgraded stuff behind, so you know, she has to go around and upgrade everything again. But they didn't have an emotion engine before, so she would have had to do that anyway if they'd got one. Right, so little kind of a question for me. So, class interview. Lysa is the class all-star today, and she gets to be interviewed by her entire class. She's feeling nervous and kind of excited until someone asks, "How come you always get A's? Should you try for something witty, or just be real, like the teacher said?" I think this is one that no matter what you choose, you'll get a random kind of response. She doesn't strike me as someone who's particularly witty. Should probably be more real, so let's go with the real. Let's go with real. And just hope that... Well, actually I don't really mind if it goes badly. Lysa shrugs, squirms, then tells the truth. I'm smart. She wasn't trying to be funny, but the laughter feels friendly enough. 1 question down, 22 more to go. Lysa has definitely got this. Okay, that looks good. So now we have another one. This is for Finn. Sick with the worry. It's test day and Finn is so nervous. He totally blanks. I know that feeling. Didn't really like tests at school. In fact, I hated them. I absolutely hated them. I got very stressed and didn't like them at all. Anyway, even copying his neighbour won't work because his neighbour is a D student. What to do? Feign illness? Or just take deep breaths? Well, Finn is pretty sensible. He's not someone that would pretend to be ill. So let's go with the deep breaths. Finn tries to quell his anxiety by taking big deep breaths, and what do you know? It works. Sure, his classmates shoot him some funny looks, but when you're an A student, you have to take every test seriously. Work for Brun starts in about an hour. Okay, right. Well, that's good. Maybe he can, actually he's quite close to leveling his charisma skill, so he might be able to get it up. Sorry, there's a bit of movement outside. I think there's a bird lying out around on the balcony. Anyway, Ruby is off to look after her plants finally. It's so noisy with all these flies, all these bugs or whatever they are. Actually, maybe she can have a drink after that. Yeah, mix citrus swig sounds good. Why? I don't know. Just because I was there and it was there, and so I thought, why not? Did Erica, the maid, bring in the washing? I don't think so. But you know, it still looks wet. So let's leave it and queue up her use of the toilet. What else? How are they for food? 3 of those, 6 of those, and 4 of those. Well, it's not too bad. Ah, she can do the wash of Laurie. So yeah, give bath. So yeah, she's all queued up. We can forget about her now. Has he got his charisma up yet? Not quite. Probably if I don't pause it, it might actually go up a bit faster. Oh look, you can see like a line between his head and his neck. Oh, that's not cool. And he's not wearing any kind of custom content or anything. So yeah, that's a shame. It does go away when you're closer, but actually one thing you notice is that you can get a little bump at the back of your neck. But you know, in real life people aren't all flat and smooth. Well, at least I'm not, unfortunately. I'd like to be, but I'm not. I don't think anyone really is. So, even if they look like they are. Right, so he needs to go to work now actually, but he's just so close to getting his charisma up. So I'm going to hold him back until he does. Because it's all he needs for a promotion. And his career performance is up high as well, so it's pretty much guaranteed promotion. And what, he's at level 9 now, isn't he? I think he is. I don't know how you can find out easily, but I think he's at level 9. So yeah, that would be cool if you got a promotion. Anyhow, we have 3 little kids here. What's wrong with them? Hang on, let's check if there's any recent notifications. Straight A student for Finn. Stella Lau can surely enjoy the weekend knowing he's one of the top students at Landgrab Elementary. Perhaps he can make some time for extra credit assignments just in case. And there's similar kind of thing for Lysa. I mean, of course, they're all very well. They're all doing very well at school because I'm always constantly making them do their homework. What else? Oh, hang on. So, Finn. Looks like he could go to the loo. I guess he will want to do an angry poop. No, he doesn't. Okay, weird. What about Lyle? Lyle is embarrassed. Okay, so there is a closet somewhere. Cry in the closet. That sounds good. Poor little Lyle's going into the closet. Anyway, so Lysa also needs to go to the loo. So let's line that up and then let's get the boring stuff out of the way. Breeze through homework. Lyle, breeze through homework. And Finn, let me just check again. One day till he ages up. And he's really maxed out. Okay, so right, so we've got two things at the same time there. Lysa's going through a phase. She will pick up an instrument any chance she gets, yell often, and turn all radios up to 11. Okay, well that's cool. What else? There was something else as well, wasn't there? Charisma. So he's reached his level 8 of charisma, so let's cancel the speech practicing or whatever it is and send him off to work. Here he is in his apparently not matching work uniform. Oh look, this is interesting. A call from Lysa, or a call from Lysa's teacher. So a teacher caught Lysa looking at another student's test during class and sent her to the office. If I remember correctly, she's got loads of manners and responsibility, but she's quite low on emotional control. But we don't care about that. So if we go for this, then it definitely means that her character value for emotional control will go down. So if it's not already maxed, it's going to be now. Okay, let's see what's happened to her character values. So yeah, it didn't seem to do a big change, unless it just hasn't taken effect yet. But she's definitely down low there. That's cool, because then she could be uncontrolled in her emotions. And that's going to make for a very interesting teenager. But yeah, she's loud at the moment. Let's see if we can get a good boy Finn to... doesn't need to be cleared. Has he done his homework? Yeah, he can do it now. Lyle is still crying in the closet. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, poor thing. But the crying is doing good for him. He's it's lowering his awful school day. But yeah, he's got some homework to do. I don't know where he's going to go to do that. We shall see. But yeah, after he's done that, he can go to loo, and it's 3:49, but might as well make them eat. Let's finish that one off. But Lysa, she's not desperate to go anywhere. She could do with a bit of a visit to the loo, so she's doing that. She did do her homework just now, didn't she? Oh, sorry, sometimes it's a bit slow. Let's make her eat as well, just to be equal with her brother. I don't know why, but seems right. So Finn also could eat something. Yeah, Finn's a cat lover. Oh, okay. Crystal's going to the toilet right now. Alright, what's Lyle doing? He's doing his homework, everything's queued up. Lysa is going to eat. She has her aspiration to work on. She needs to play instruments for 5 hours, so let's practice on the piano. And Ruby, of course, is giving Laurie a bath. What was that notification? Homework complete? Excellent. So, I don't know, it seems pretty smooth at the moment, doesn't it? Everything seems to be going very smoothly. So, that's good. This is very good. But yeah, she needs to get a few other things before she can finish this aspiration. Not that she really needs the lifetime points anymore. In fact, let's have a look and see if there's anything we can buy for her now. I've said before, but just in case you didn't see the episode, I have a mod that allows the aspiration rewards to be purchasable. They're not massively expensive. They're cheaper than other things actually, but they still have a decent price. She can afford one of those. But let's just see what she hasn't got down here first. Now, always welcome is quite useful. She's already got it. Let's just skip to the one she doesn't have. So, great storyteller is good, but sometimes when they're telling stories, it can have quite a strong effect on the emotions of whoever they're talking to. So, I don't usually go for that one. Gym rat, well, she doesn't need that. She doesn't work out a lot. Mentor is quite useful. She can teach skills to other people, other Sims. You know what I mean. She's a morning owl, so she doesn't need the night owl, but you can be both. She doesn't really need free services. I mean, they've got lots of money now. She's not selling stuff, so she doesn't need that. Stoves and grills master, she could have impeccable quality food. I mean, that's cool, but it's not like, oh my gosh, really need that. She doesn't need Angler's Tranquility, really. Doesn't really need that. She's not really needing that. Blah, 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 blah. She's not a painter. She's already got Fresh Chef and Handy. No, I'll leave that because I always think of the weaponized joke option that you get with this, and I don't know, it's a bit weird. I don't want her to have long lived. Now, the reason is, well, because I don't want the same situation that's happened to her grandfather Bruce to happen to her, where she lives for many generations. That means I want her, that doesn't mean I want her to die, it just means that I don't want her to die, you know, way after everyone else of her generation. So she's probably still going to live for a long time anyway. Masterminds know just the right things to say to cause anger, sadness and jealousy in the opponents. She doesn't really need that. Naturalists don't need to fear fire, it won't touch them, and they can extinguish it with ease. Not really necessary either. What else is there? Okay, so she doesn't have incredibly friendly. She probably should have it, so let's get that. Here we go. Now she's lost most of her points. Let's check out the kids as well. So Finn has finished a lot of hang on. Acquired the piano skill. She's been playing before. How weird. It's like she lost it. Ah, okay. Because she maxed creativity, she's now actually getting piano skill rather than creativity skill. I think that's the case. So media day. The media is begging for an interview, but all Brun really wants to do is warm up for the game. Should he hit the field or field some questions? Let's do the interview. Brun answers every question thoughtfully and articulately, then pulls a muscle 30 seconds into the game and is sore for the rest of the day. Performance gain small. Okay, well, it's good and bad. It's like a mixed result. Hang on, let me just pause it. I'm getting slightly overwhelmed. So he's fine, but yeah, there's nothing I need to control there. Ruby's gone for the drink again, but at least she cleaned up her garden first. She could probably harvest that stuff as well, actually. Hang on, let's evolve that. I don't think anything else needed to be evolved, did it? These probably do. Actually, it doesn't look like it. That does. Okay, so I don't want her to harvest everything because I don't actually want her to harvest that catnip. So I'm going to actually literally line up all the harvesting options that I want. Come on. For some reason it doesn't always respond when I'm clicking on it. That's enough for now. Right, what's Finn doing? Well, it almost doesn't matter what Finn's doing now because we're now just waiting for tomorrow for his birthday. And that's cool, we can have it like first thing in the morning actually, because it's a Saturday. So he's just playing away on the computer. Actually, what is he doing? Browse kid-friendly websites. Interesting. How about he calls someone? Let's call your grandma again. Oh, he's still angry. That's not good. I'm not too bothered though either. Ruby's hard work's paid off and her nip has increased in quality. That's good. So, Lyle Angel is... he needs to go to the loo. Right, there he goes. And he can also then clean up. Ah, okay, so someone took food but then didn't eat it. I wonder if it was Ruby. So she can eat that now. Took a few seconds to take effect, but oh well. Harvest that, harvest that, harvest that. So once she remembers that she is alive and she can walk on her own volition, hopefully she'll start doing that again. Yeah, she made some drinks, citrus swigs, so she can drink that a bit later as well. Finn can drink, I think this is just non-alcoholic, so I think it's okay. Lyle doesn't need a drink. Lyle is cleaning up. Has Lyle done his homework? Yep. Did he finish the aspiration? Yes, he did. Hang on, we're not on that one at the moment. Let's go to there. So he needs to finish Rodney, Ruby's twin brother wants to go somewhere, which we could do, but I'm in the middle of something right now, so I'm going to cancel it. Let's get Lyle focused again with a citrus soak. Okay, that's lined up. And actually let's do the extra credit as well. Get that all lined up. Right, Lysa, what's happening with you, Lysa? Oh, we can see you, you're right in front of us. Sometimes I'm just looking at the UI and I don't even actually look at the game. So Lysa is playing along. Maybe she's got 4 out of 5 hours on her aspiration. She needs to draw more picture types. I don't know which ones she's already drawn. The reason I don't know is because there's so many here now. But we know that she's done people. Yeah, she's done that a couple of times in fact. Shapes. Well, let's try sell that. She can draw a vehicle. Hopefully that's one of the ones we're missing. Right, back to the start. So Ruby has been harvesting. She just grabbed a drink from through the hedge. I was about to say fedge. I don't know what a fedge is. Anyway, so let's just click in here. I want to empty her inventory. So we've got a whole bunch of sage and pomegranate. She's not going to put the grow fruit in there. She needs that for. She doesn't need it, but it's good to have it on her for fertilizer. Parsley, garlic, onion. Right, let's have a look in here. Does that need to be upgraded? No, it doesn't. I wish that would go away, that option, when you don't actually have any more upgrades left. Anyway, let's have a look what's in there and see if there's anything else that I need to plant to grow more of. I've forgotten that they've got a bunch of fish in there still, and they're in quite good freshness at the moment. So it might be good for her to do a fish pie at some point. There's a lot of fish, isn't there? But yeah, she's low on plantains, but I don't think that's going to be a massive problem. Low on cherries. Probably missing some other plants. That reminds me. Now, for some reason my collection, this is so annoying by the way, her collection has reset again. Maxes, please stop households collection resetting just because you switch household. So annoying. So I'm going to take these off and put them back up again. Probably in the wrong order, but that doesn't really matter. Just so that it registers that they've got them, because I don't like it not knowing which ones she's already got. I like to know which ones she's already got. And there you go. So let's have a look at the collection now. And she's like lost her. She's lost her fruit and veg. All that has been reset as well, and probably a bunch of other stuff as well. But yeah, we already know that she's got full. This is weird, isn't it? Because it's like she's got a full. Okay, so this is 20 out of 20, but it still doesn't show as completed, and I guess it has to be 22 out of 22 to be completely complete. A bit weird, but oh well. Right, just looking down at the different headings as I go down, and they have sugar skulls as well. They have some snow globes. They have lots of stuff, but unfortunately it doesn't register it. So she's missing 3 feathers. So hopefully at some point I can find some of those feathers. Right, anyway, so it's kind of cool. She's sitting there. This is definitely like a screenshot moment. Give me a sec. So yeah, nice little screenshot because it shows Ruby, it shows Finn just before he ages up to a teenager, and it shows Lysa playing on the piano, and also the photo of Brun and Ruby in the background. So yeah, I like that. Anyway, Brun is cranky at work. Needs to go to the loo, but we can't do anything about it because he's at work. Ruby's still drinking. Well, she's finished now. So we're going to send Crystal prowling. Why? Because I want more feathers, basically. Has she got any kind of parenting things? I encourage good grades. How are his character values going, by the way? He could do with getting like emotional control up, and then he could fill her aspiration requirement. Let's get him to write in his journal. That will help with his emotional control. Right, what's Lyle doing? Lyle is hopefully now, yeah, he's focused and he's doing his homework. So he's going to finish that, and what's coming after that? I don't really remember straight off the top of my head. So he's got to like craft some potions and get his mental skill up. And he's already got A at school, so no problem. We were looking at their rewards, weren't we? So Finn has 1,000 points. I'm skipping those ones I don't really even know. He's a morning sim, he doesn't need night owl. Speed reader is not super useful. So I'm gonna save up his points for something else. What about Lyle? What situation does he have? So he's got 2,000 satisfaction points. I don't think he's got many traits, if any. You know, he's bought no traits. He's only got the one he got from having level 5 toddler skills when he aged up from toddler to child life stage. But yeah, I think that we've probably already gone over time. Oops, sorry about that, but time flies when you're having fun, eh? And this feels like a much more substantial episode, so yeah, I'm pleased about that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you'll come back and watch another episode sometime, or maybe one of my speed builds. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Thank you.